Okay, you found something, Reverend Bill.
Concerning the package.
Concerning that blue package.
Yeah. There's a hole in it. Take a look there.
A hole that wasn't there before. This is the package, viewers and listeners, that the U.S. Post Office prohibited from being shipped to the Reverend Dr. Bill's editor, because they claimed there were magazines with advertisements inside, and meanwhile you see the blue wrapper. How on earth could you tell what's inside? It's nobody's damn business what's inside. This is a free country. And they must have some kind of scanning device to snoop and spy inside the packages of honest Americans. Okay, all Americans. This is coming from the leftover rules, regulations, and laws of the neoconservative Bush administration that was in for the past 8 years. Okay, the spying. They have no right to pry in anyone's package, but there's a hole there. And we were talking in the previous segment about how the neoconservatives always try to justify their greedy, bottom line agenda to privatize the world through their greedy globalization. And also the neoconservatives are the ones that apply their censorship to all Americans, you know, like with pornography and your right to read and to see what you choose in the privacy of your own home. It's none of their damn business. It's none of their damn business if I don't know, if somebody's got a weird fetish of framing desiccated that gets turned on by the images of dragonflies. I don't care what your fetish is. It's none of the government's damn business. Okay. You know, they always come up with their answer to the economy. One of their answers to the solving the economic problem is they're always pushing for a consumption tax, right, Reverend Bill? The neoconservatives.
Well, that's the new way.
That's the new way.
It was just a few years ago. It was the 10% tax.
Yeah.
Everybody paid 10%.
Right. The consumption tax is pretty
tax.
popular with neoconservatives. Like Forbes used to push for the flat tax all the time.
That's it.
And Bob Grant kept on spouting about consumption taxes. Well, he's another conservative. The thing is that the rich, the elitists, are not the consumers, because they only make up 1 or 2% of the population. And the working stiffs are the consumers. And
so a consumption tax would be a raise.
Yeah.
On taxes on the middle class and the poor and working poor.
You know. Well, now this is serious. I mean, where does it stop? I don't think the Barack administration would condone this type of spying, because this is something that the neoconservatives they promote. They like this. Oh, speaking of Barack Obama, I am proud to announce that he is on the Megalife 21 MySpace profile. Barack Obama's profile is there. He joined us, and that is a very positive thing. It's very exciting to have him there. Now, aside from the spying of the greedy neoconservatives, which are not in control of Washington, thank God, anymore, at least for 4 more years. My other rant is credit cards, and usually the banks who own these credit card companies. Let's say an individual has an account, and they have a credit card for many, many years. They have a great history of always making their payments. Many years of making their payments. Let's say they earned the privilege of having a very low interest rate to pay off their balance transfers and everything. Let's say the interest rate is, I don't know, 3.5%, which happens, which is out there. It's not unreasonable. It's not uncommon for people that get, they get pre-approved platinum cards all the time. Okay, you got a long history with the credit card company. You're paying 3.5%. You're making your payments every month. Okay, every month. This individual was late with a payment by 1 day. No fault of his own. It was the post office. Sometimes they're a little slow. 1 day, the individual was late. I believe in this case, it was due on. I think it was due March. No, well, maybe it was. March 18th, and it arrived the 19th, something like that. Anyway, of 2009. 1 day, and they not only slapped this individual with a late fee of $40. What's even worse is they took away this person's 3.5% and jacked it up to over 15%, close to 16% from 3.5% as punishment, as a penalty for this person's payment being 1 day late. Do you see how nitpicky they are? So when the individual called the credit card company said, "Sorry, the most we can do is the most thing we can do is remove your late fee for you as a courtesy, being that you're an old customer, but we're not going to do anything about your percentage rate. We're not going to give you back the 3.5%. We're going to keep it at almost 16%. The greedy bastards. No respect, nothing but contempt for the customers. Don't consider the fact this person made payments every single month for probably, I don't know, like 8 or 9 years or whatever, or 7 years. They don't even care about that. And then when they put you on hold, you hear the automated voice saying, "We value you as a customer.
Please stay on the line."
And I know the Reverend Dr. William J. Eisman has no love whatsoever for the credit card companies. They are the CEOs of the credit. Who's worse, the CEOs of hospitals in America, or the credit card companies, or the insurance companies? I don't know who's worse.
All of them.
They're all demons.
All of them. But Barack Obama better move on these credit card companies fast.
Dr. Gary Null said that they're only entitled to 100%
They should only
markup,
be allowed
right?
to 100% markup. That's it.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's enough.
That's enough. 100% markup is enough. And the same thing goes for the medical profession.
And the mortgages should be going like 4%.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, and why do
all this usury all over the place.
And why do drug companies need to make?
Oh, that markup is pathetic. Come on, please.
It's astronomical.
Not even realistic.
What is it? 500% markup for drug companies? Thousands of percent.
Thousands.
But, you see how the Bush administration just let this all happen?
Well, that's what we're suffering now. The deregulation of the Bush administration and the unwillingness to do anything.
Deregulation. That's another.
It's a dirty word.
A favorite tool of the demons, Satan's army.
Yeah, let us do what we want.
The neoconservatives. Let us do what we want. Let's rip people off, like I talked about. All right, we'll catch you on the next segment.